see you guys. And I said no. Oh, there we go. Now you're live. All right. Hello, hello, hello.
What is up? Welcome to our first Make It Live. I said it before, but we weren't streaming.
We weren't live. So sorry we're a little bit late. We were trying to figure it out.
Technical difficulties.
Yes. So this is not our first live, but it's our first Make It, Craft It With You live. And we're excited to do this each month. I don't know if you can pick it up.
My bee. Our bee
yes, kit. We're doing our beehive kit this month. We have, this fell over. We have our little example here for you guys to take a look at.
There's a tiny earthquake.
All right. Do we have some interaction? Can you guys hear us?
Are we actually live this time?
Yeah. Peg Egg said, yes, you both look great. Mandy Williams says, yay. Susan Sloan Elkins says, yes. Melanie Gentry says, yes.
Oh, hi, Mel.
Daisy's always stitching says, there you are.
All
Rebecca
right.
B said hi. Amy says hi. Pat says hi.
All right.
Wow.
They've got a lot of folks here. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, Peg Egg. Thanks for joining us. Lois, I see you're out there. Thanks for joining us. We're really excited to do this together. So this is kind of a big kit. I'll go ahead and give you a little background on this kit. There's a lot going on with this kit, and it's cool. It's great.
I had no supervision.
What does that mean? Designing it?
Yes.
Yes.
So I just started making things, and then I was like, I don't know which ones to get rid of. So I left them all in there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's two of us who'll be crafting, so we might get through ours faster than you'll get through yours, but
we'll race.
You can always come back and watch how we do some of these or use our example. We'll make sure we put a finished example up on our site so that you can see it. And what else do I want to say? Oh, I was going to make a joke. We'll see how much painting Garrett gets done. One, you know he doesn't love to paint. And two, something like this is super tedious, so I have a feeling he'll be doing a lot of chatting and I'll be doing a lot of painting.
I feel a little bit offended.
Oh, now come on.
No, I hate painting. I really do. Especially the detail painting.
Yes.
I really hate the painting.
Yes, I'm gonna do the hard stuff.
All right, you want to tell them what our colors are, or take the tape off?
All right, so I'll start with the colors here. Do we have some interaction over there? Any questions before I get started here?
Yeah. Any questions?
All right, you've got
42.
Carolyn says hello from Idaho. Lois says gotcha. Sonia says waiting for step 1. Kim says hi from PA. Judy Slayer says hey y'all. Robert Davis says whoop whoop. Chandra Davis said hello from Georgia. I asked in the chat how many people have kits here ready to go. And Mandy said hello from Wales. Michelle Booth says hey alive awesome. Peg Egg says the kit looks great.
I gotta visit all those places.
All right. Well, can you
guys hear Courtney?
Yeah. Let me know if you can hear Courtney, so it doesn't sound like dead air when we're listening to her. All right. We'll start with our colors while she's figuring that out. We have licorice is our black. We have crinoline is the white we're using. These are all our country chic paints. Sorry, the label came off of this one. This is luminous. Is the yellow. And that's really it. Black, white, and yellow.
Yeah. That is it. Easy.
And if you guys switch up these colors and you do something different, please share it with us on our social media, on our Facebook group. It's facebook.com/Kim and Garrett Make It group.
Oh, yeah. Definitely share it with us because who did that crazy reimagination of the Easter one?
The spring
one?
No, it was Easter. You're right.
That was crazy.
She did an amazing job. She took what we built and then mixed it up. Put pieces on other pieces and added paper.
Put some nitrous in it. It was crazy.
It was beautiful. Yes.
Yeah. It was wow, blown away. I love seeing that where people are like, oh, I see what you did there. Let me take it up a notch.
Yeah, let me make it better. Yeah. And she did. She killed it. It was awesome. All right, well, we don't have a lot of time, so I think we should get started because there are a lot of little pieces here.
Step 1, we're gonna gather all of our supplies. We really just needed this kit and some paint and some finger daubers.
Amy, who did the reinventioning of your kits here, I think.
Oh, really?
Oh. It says Amy. That was me, smiley face.
Yeah,
You did a great job.
Awesome job. Super impressed.
I loved it. We loved it. You've inspired. We're going to do that next time. We're going to add paper. You've inspired us to add paper to our next kit.
Yeah, you made us take it up a notch.
Yeah.
Alright, that was step 1. Done, right?
Yes.
So step 2, remove the tape.
Step 2 is remove the tape.
Step 2, we're going to remove all the tape. It's the same motion as gather all your supplies. Limited motions.
Yes, so I know if you have our kit and if you've purchased any kits from us, this tape is a beast.
God, why did they put all this tape on there?
Tell them why we put all the tape on, Garrett.
Because otherwise, all the little pieces get lost or broken. There are so many broken things over Christmas that I just started making frames around these things, like MDF frames, and just leaving them in the boards. It seems to protect them.
Yes.
But then I started with like masking tape, but then I got complaints that there was masking tape on it, and I didn't know what they were getting or something. I don't know. So then I went with the clear tape, and I get less complaints.
But but for me, when I started doing this sample kit here, I just went and got one of these off the shelf, and pulling this tape off was no fun. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm 10 minutes here pulling this tape off. So we feel your pain. We know it takes a moment to get all the tape off the kit.
But it's better than broken. That's how I look at it.
Well, broken or got to keep all the little pieces together, and it's great to keep them in their little frames.
I just send everything in a little baggie.
No.
Whoa! 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 Get a little crazy.
They took off on me.
So you've got some responses.
Alright.
Marina Garcia says hello from Dallas, Texas. Amy says I have my kit from Pittsburgh.
Awesome.
Erica has her kit as well.
Man, Pittsburgh, this is right up your alley, right? Black, white, and yellow.
Hello from Ohio. Karen says she has her kit scheduled for this week. And then somebody else said use Gorilla masking tape to remove your tape. Game changer.
Oh.
Lois Irwin said if you put the tape on the back, we could paint it easier.
Yeah, but then I can't flip it.
Yeah, the challenge, that's a good one. And as soon as you said it, I was like, oh yeah, why don't we do that? Well, that's because to get it out of the laser, all the little pieces would fall out. So you have to tape the top of it.
Believe me, I've tried all kinds of things.
But keep them coming. I'm looking for that bright idea that we haven't come up with.
That $1 million idea. I'll give you $50.
Robert says heat shrink bags, but you guys already do
Yeah, we tried that too.
We do it. We do put
We
some
do that,
things in
like
the
the gnome
shrink
goes
bags.
in the shrink wrap bags. But I just give them a little kiss with the little sander.
Yes,
A little
that's
smooch with some sandpaper.
a little smooch.
Done.
Yes, that's the other tip is that once you take the tape off, it does rough up the surface and will impact how it looks when it's painted. So we did learn that over time. You want to give it a little sanding, smooth it back out again, so your paint is a nice, solid, consistent color.
Yeah.
All right,
Lord knows we don't want any bumpy beehives.
no bumpy beehives.
No bumpy beehives. Or bumpy behinds. Nobody likes a bumpy behind.
All right.
Just saying. Not saying use sandpaper.
All right.
Okay,
What is
I'm
this?
done.
What is the sandpaper? We're using.
I don't know.
I think this one
It
says
says
fine,
fine.
so I think it's a 120.
It's fine. Want to redo this
There
one
we go.
too?
Yes, I gotta make sure. I just want to feel that it's smooth. You have to feel that it's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Voila.
All right, I have all the little pieces here. Where do you want to start? You want to start with the backers, or you want to start with the little pieces?
Oh, wait. We're painting now?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Step 3.
Step 3. Oh, where's my paintbrush? Going live with the flippy do.
Oh yeah, this is fun. Okay, guys, now you get to see what we go through
Now you guys get to
during
see
filming.
how many tries it really takes, right? What is it, step 3?
Yes.
Step 3. 1. Now we paint.
Of course it worked this time on the first try.
It is always the first try. Like, this is the typical.
No,
Alright,
it's not.
we'll start on the black pieces. Or, you want me to do the backers? I'll do all the backers.
Alright. Well, alright, so we'll start with our backers and our tags. Alright. Our tags are going to be crinoline. They're going to be in white.
Oh.
And then the round, the shiplap round, is also going to be in white.
Oh, I can just follow these.
Yes.
This example here.
Yes. And then the flowers, they're also going to be in white.
Where are their flowers?
Oh, they're in the
Can you
back.
see it?
Well, I see it on the square. But
Oh, they're behind the beehive square. Let's see, on the other side over there. You see that?
So
Can you
when I
point
put
to
them
it?
in,
That one.
is it this one?
Yes.
That one? This guy?
Yes.
That one. So when I put them in, I would thought it would just be a hint of flower in the background. So like, I was just gonna paint over it.
Yes.
Like
so,
I'm not gonna paint each one. That's crazy.
They don't pop out. It's like a pattern on the back.
Yeah, it's just a pattern on the back.
It is just.
I'm just thinking it would it's like the bee, the flower, and the hive. It's like the whole circle thing here. Thing. It's
Okay.
feeling very creative.
All right.
Actually, no, I found the pattern and then I was like, well, what can I put it behind?
Actually, you guys may get done faster than we do.
Oh,
We keep
am I painting
chitty-chatting.
what am I painting? The white?
We're gonna paint all the. I think not that backer. That's gonna go in yellow. Let's see. Here's my example. This is yellow. The mason jar is yellow.
Lois Irwin wants to know if you could Mod Podge and then paint instead of sanding.
Oh. Let's try.
That's what they do for cosplay, typically. They seal the film as a Mod Podge first.
I already sanded though. I'll do it anyway. We'll see what the difference is.
Yeah. We'll save one of them. Maybe you know what? Before you do that, try it on this one.
To do what?
The Mod Podge. What do you think that'll do?
I think that'll fill in the holes and then when we paint it,
You won't
It'll
see the
look
flowers as much?
yeah,
All right.
that's my feeling.
Okay.
Richard said, hello from Colorado. Just got my Glowforge. I own a small custom embroidery business, and you are teaching me a new industry that I didn't really know existed. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're learning with us, Richard. I had no idea this. But now I see laser things everywhere. I'm like, oh. Like we went to this local, what is it, consignment shop thing?
It's well, no, it's not consignment. It's like a bazaar, a market bazaar, but it's like a gift shop. So there are different booths in there, and different crafters own a booth in there,
But it's
and
not
they sell
like-
their crafts.
But it's not like the weird flea market things.
No, it's not a flea market. You're
It
right.
looks classy, or like farmhouse classy. But like, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, everything in there was like, I was like, oh, somebody has a Glowforge. Oh, somebody has a Glowforge. Like 6 booths were all like definitely Glowforge things. But a lot of them were just like sayings.
Do you need a smaller brush for that?
No.
Grandma's Gone Crafty said, hello from Grand Prairie, Alberta. Terry Ross says she's in Oregon.
Oh,
Kim
wow.
Gilreath says, that looks like a drywall sanding sponge.
Yes.
I think it was, yeah.
All right, so before I get too far, I want to show you this real quick, and then we can keep chatting. This is a foam roller. You see, it's just a little foam roller. And these are great to do these backers that have the shiplap on them. you want to have it really dry with paint and roll it, and that way the paint doesn't fill up the
holes?
Yes, but what is this? Score
The
marks?
score marks.
Yeah, the score marks.
Oh, well, yeah, you just want to do... Well, how much is getting white then? Those two things?
Uh-huh.
What's that?
And that round right there is also
This is
getting
also
white.
white, but you're going to roll that.
Uh-huh.
Roll that. How about the back of the house?
House is yellow.
All right, I'll just move on to yellow.
Robert says, I'm sure you know it's easier to paint before you laser.
Yes, but we want to do it with you guys. It's definitely easier to paint, mask it, and then laser. That's how we do it for the farmer's market.
Yes, that's what I was just going to say. For the craft shows, that's how we do it. We go ahead and we paint the board. We'll paint a full white board.
Yeah, full white board, like a bunch of yellow. Like I'll know how much yellow I need, and I'll paint a yellow board and red. And then, then I'll mask them and cut them. So much easier. Oh, but I'll paint them, then clear coat them, mask them, then cut them. Because I notice like sometimes you'll still get the char up under the tape, and if you go to try to clean it with the magic eraser and then you rub the paint right off and then it sucks. So if you use the clear coat first, you can wipe off the char marks.
Candace Linville says, what about that hairdryer trick on taking the tape off the kit? Maybe?
Oh yeah, the hairdryer trick. That might be a good one.
Yeah, you know what?
Well,
we haven't
warm
done
it
that
up.
ourselves. That's a great idea.
Warm it up. Okay.
Karen K says, we are beekeepers. Parts of this kit will be mounted on the fronts of beehives. It has been found that the bees can easily identify their hives by the markings on the front. It will be polycoded. Very cute!
Are you
Yes,
kidding me?
I love
That is insane.
it.
That is crazy. I hope the bees enjoy it. I tried to keep it real. I was trying to be real. Nothing, Kim.
This is...
I missed that one, sorry. I was busy cleaning out
Scraping.
these little, yes, I used my little scraper tool to clean out the faux shiplap marks here.
So they can identify their own address. That's basically what you said. Their own house number.
Hit their house number with their markings. I love it.
Before they leave the hive, do they have to be able to recite their address? Like the kids did in kindergarten? Okay, now where do we live? We live in the hive with the recycling thing on it.
Karen says she'll post pictures on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be so great.
I wanna
Please
see it.
do.
Yeah. And I want to see the bees giving it a thumbs up. So if you can train them in that time to give them thumbs ups, that would be very appreciated.
Daisy's always stitching, says I need to scoot, have lumber to unload.
All right. Have a good evening, Daisy.
Have
Thanks for
fun.
joining us.
Don't pull your back out. Don't throw your back out.
Mrs. Cove, C-O-V, I guess, says, hi, Kim and Garrett finally made it to a live show.
Sweet. I'm glad you made it to the last show.
Richard, going back to the conversation about lasers being everywhere, said he's seeing them everywhere as well, and and asked, how is a CNC machine? Oh no, that was... Susan says, how's a CNC machine different from a Glowforge?
The CNC machine, well, I sold my X-Carve. Sold it.
Our CNC machine.
Yeah, our CNC machine. I had an X-Carve, and the X-Carve produced a lot of dust. It was so dusty. Like dust
Somehow it's
everywhere.
different though.
Even when I had, that's where I'm going with this. This is just smoky.
Just gotta get there.
Yeah. So I had to have a big, large shop vac hooked up to it, and the foot, and it was just loud and dusty. It was loud and dusty. So this is less loud and smoky. But the software on the Glowforge is easier to use. I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if I've said this before, but Courtney, who doesn't live here, will load stuff in the Glowforge app and then just ask me to load the materials in the Glowforge, and she'll laser cut from home. But this is just a high-powered laser beam, so it creates a lot of smoke, whereas the like the CNC is like ours was a router, so it just kind of routed through all of the wood and created a lot of sawdust, like a lot of sawdust.
Yeah, so the difference really is one is using a laser and the other is using a router bit. It's actually using, like you would in a router, and it's just using a bit to carve the wood instead of burning the wood.
Yeah, it's just burning it.
Now, what the laser can't do that the CNC can do, and sometimes I miss it. We didn't do a lot of it, so I didn't feel like it was worth keeping. It took up a good portion of our garage.
Yeah.
We just didn't have room for it anymore. That's it. We did save it for a while. We actually had it on a shelf, but then I was like, why keep it on the shelf?
Yeah.
Um,
I wanted to go ahead and give it to somebody to use it, enjoy it.
The difference, the one thing that it can do that the laser can't do is it will carve into the wood. So you can, like when we did mountains, you could leave it raised for the mountains, well, not above the surface, but it would carve down so that the mountains could look like they were carved into the board.
Now I think you can do that with a laser.
Really?
Yeah. We just, again, that's how much we do that. That's how much engraving we do. But I think it's
Well, I
possible.
guess
I've seen it done, and I know there's something about shades in like Lightburn. Lightburn is a software for lasers. Like I know in Lightburn you can say how deep each burn goes or something. I don't know. I'm not an expert on that stuff.
Yeah, getting out of our area of expertise.
Yeah.
Pauline asked if you guys, she said she's in Lustville, Quebec, and she said, I wish you guys would ship to Canada. Any chance that in the future?
No, we're changing.
Yes.
We're changing our store. We're moving our store to. I'm not gonna mention any names. We're moving it from where the store is now, our online store, because it is no good. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's frustrating. And I think when we
outgrown it, I think.
When we move to the new store, when we finish, Courtney's helping us move to the new online store. When we finish, I think, didn't you see that we were able to
Ship international? We can ship international now. I just haven't taken the time to set it up and figure it out. So I promise, because our friend Sherry lives up in.
I have a day job. Pulling the day job card.
Yes. Our friend Sherry lives up in Canada as well, and we've had to special ship, like
oh yeah.
I personally shipped it to her.
Yeah, we had to go into UPS.
All right, what's happening over here?
Oh, I got a little crazy on this one.
Yeah, Garrett's got about 3 inches thick of paint on this board here. Watch your edges.
I am. I'm coming. I was going to do one of these choppers.
Robert said you guys were getting an echo for a minute. Is that still happening?
No. As long as the laptop is on mute, I think we're okay.
Ron, this is just often to catch you crazy folks. What are you making? Yeah, it might be nice to remember my already 60 viewers.
Oh, wow. 60 peoples. We're making this honeybee tiered tray accent kit.
Yes.
Kit.
We're making our tier tray kit in the honeybee theme. Here's your example right here. And so I now have painted all of the backers that are going to be white, the flower, the square shiplap, the round shiplap.
I painted the yellow ones, and I painted that white one.
Garrett's gone a little crazy with the white tags. And I think, and then we have for our welcome sign, our little beehives, he's painted those in luminous in the yellow. He's painted the house, the love backer in yellow.
Yeah, and the jar.
And our mason jar in yellow, the backer in yellow.
It's a lot of paint and I'm tired.
Yeah. All right.
Take a break.
Do you want to do these frames? So we're going to do our 2 frames here. Maybe you can just chat a minute and I'll finish up the backs and then we'll move on to the pieces together. How about that?
Okay, was this considered a back?
Yes. The frame. It's a frame for the backer.
Okay.
Candace says Candace was nice enough to explain what she knows is the difference between CNC and Glowforge. She said the major difference is a CNC is computer numerical codes.
Yeah.
It runs off of codes and numbers. It's totally different software. The Glowforge is more simple software like a Cricut.
Yeah, the Glowforge is like lasers for dummies. Like, anybody can do it. Well, I'm not calling my daughter a dummy, but the 13-year-old cut some earrings out on here, little studs. She did it.
Robert said the darker the gray, the deeper it burns.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Darker the gray, the deeper it burns. And you flip the image or reverse it, slap it up, flip it. I think you rub it down. It gets...
Those are music lyrics he's doing.
Missy McGowan says, "Hi, you are all awesome. I love you."
Oh, hey, Missy. What do you guys see? I love that everybody is from like everywhere, like Wales, Canada, Colorado, Idaho. Like, what's our furthest south do we have? Who's our furthest south?
Well, we know we had Texas.
Yeah, Texas is pretty south. I think we can go souther than Texas.
Sherry says, "I'm in Alberta, so shipping to Canada would be great."
Alberta, Canada. I gotta go there.
Karen says, wait for it. The paint daubers will be out soon, and we're horses on the brick / cobblestone.
Oh yeah, they're here. They're here. Those will be out soon because we're gonna get to the little pieces. You're probably right. Oh my gosh.
There it is.
Who said that?
That was Karen, the person with the beehives.
Karen, I can't tell you how funny and how hard I laughed at that, and I still laugh. I still think it's hilarious. After the fact, I didn't, obviously if you watch the video, I wasn't paying attention at the time, but when I rewatched it afterwards, it was just so funny to me. I was like, look at him. You can see he's totally into what he's doing over there with those finger daubers. All right.
Missy says, "What's the best way to learn the Glowforge software if you're a beginner?"
The Glowforge software is super easy. I would say learn Adobe Illustrator or Inkscape. I knew Adobe Illustrator from like back in the day, so I use Adobe Illustrator. And then it's just about these like basically 13 colors. I think it's 13 colors. It can be 13 layers when you import it into Glowforge. But I would say get good at Inkscape or Adobe Illustrator. The software is easy. Am I right? Court, tell me if I'm wrong.
Why would you recommend that they use another software tool?
Oh, just to make SVGs, fix SVGs, do your images. I would say Illustrator or Inkscape.
Yeah, you can't find everything you need in the Glowforge.
Yeah.
So.
Like, if I export something, or if I import an SVG and 2 layers are touching, that's it. It's one image to Glowforge, and I cannot separate them. Or if one's nested inside the other one, I can't unnest it or ungroup it. So I separate everything in Illustrator, and then I send it over to the Glowforge. So I have been making, when I make an SVG now, I make 2 files. I make one that's a Cricut, so everything's still layered. And then I make one that I use to cut on the Glowforge. And those I separate all the layers. I spread everything out. Go on, be free.
Somebody said, "I'm surprised Decor wasn't painting that long."
It looks horrible.
Melanie asked, "Do you recommend using a Cricut Maker to cut small wood projects?"
You could. You can. I think it's under 2 millimeters. You can totally do it. but it goes around it like a million times, like 32 times or 24 or something.
Well, you can get, so I've tried to do that on our videos a couple of times. We've used the Cricut Maker to show if you don't have a Glowforge or you can't purchase a kit that does what you want it to do, you can use heavy chipboard on the Cricut Maker,
Yeah.
and yes, it takes a while to go through, but you can get that 3D look if you use the chipboard or if you use balsa wood.
Yeah, balsa wood.
Yeah. So you can get balsa wood. The only challenge with balsa wood is I think we've only seen it.
Splinters. You gotta tape both sides, and sometimes it'll still splinter, or when you try to pull the tape up, then it splinters.
Well, and you can't find, for me, I haven't been able to find a sheet, at least it's not available at our local craft stores, sheets of balsa wood that are 12 inches wide. I have only seen them 8 inches wide, so you have to kind of break up your image a little bit. All right, Garrett, I have taken all of the little things out of their frame, and that is
All the small things.
all the little guys here, and that's mostly because I think it'll be easier to use our finger daubers on these, and that way we can share and do it together.
Yeah.
Oops. Now, when I assemble, well, we'll talk about assembly when I get there. Hopefully, we can
that
get
is a
there.
different step, Kim.
Lois,
Stop jumping steps.
Lois wants to know, Garrett, are you going to do the laser cutouts for the mirrors?
Oh, I did. They are on the website, but they're at like the bottom. They are the last item. I wasn't feeling it.
What do you mean? You didn't like it?
I don't know. Wasn't feeling it. I didn't know where to put it in the order of things on the website, so just kind of left them at the bottom.
Oh no.
I said, go on now. Get to the glue on them.
Gosh.
Alright.
Missy and Rhonda are both from Florida. Missy says she's in
that's
South
pretty
Florida,
sad.
and Rhonda says I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Tampa.
Patty says, sorry I'm late, we had a tornado warning.
What?
So I'm
Oh,
wait
no.
till it's over.
Where is that? Where's the tornado warning?
Norma Jean says, hey Kim and Garrett, Chi-Town in the house.
Alright.
Chi-Town. I've been to Chi-Town.
Patty is in the coast of Georgia at Simon's Island.
Wow. I want to be on an island. Well, as long as there's no tornado.
Right. There's no tornado.
Hope that's not the same place.
You know, we did book a beach house for August. We're really excited. We're going to take the family.
Yep.
But, Court, you know what I thought about later after we booked it? That August is hurricane season.
Oh.
So,
She is so scared of weather. Like weather.
yeah.
She watches the
Little
weather
known
for
fact.
rain. Yeah. Fun fact. Kim's scared of weather.
Tornado.
Like wind.
Made my
Wind,
stomach turn.
snow, rain.
Definitely passed it to me.
Now me on the other hand.
Are you scared now?
Terrified.
I'll be outside in a hurricane. I don't care. I think it's fun.
Karen says, Karen responding to your comment about the horseshoe clicker dabber thing said, me too, your face is the best. He was like, notice me.
Yes. Yes. Like a little kid. Yes. Pay attention to me. Okay, Garrett. These guys. All right. So Garrett is going to start with
The bees.
the love bee, and I pulled these out just now, but I think you can do these in yellow. Do you see that? And do everything else in black.
Yeah. Okay.
You with me?
I hear you.
No.
Well, I didn't do it. This little guy on stilts did it. I was like, what? What is going on?
Dude, I did. You just flicked them all.
I didn't flick him.
I set them all up, ready for them to be painted yellow, and he literally just flicked them with his finger daubers.
I kicked him with my moon boots.
Here, you can paint this in black too. Get busy, get busy. We gotta keep him busy.
George says, did a great job on the cut the wood. Did a great job on the cut the wood. Missy said, thank you. Melanie says, recommendations for Adobe Illustrator for beginners, and then said, what? And then said, never mind, I will just buy stuff from y'all.
Oh, Illustrator's easy. It's easy. You just gotta think of things in layers.
Karen said, Melanie, ships quickly and packaged well. And then Melanie said, yes, they do a fabulous job cutting and shipping.
Oh, well, thanks. Thanks, guys. Do it myself.
George says, great job on your last video. The big springboard was a great job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys if anybody had seen the yesterday's video.
World's largest, although I did get a comment that is not the world's largest. They've seen bigger in their neighborhood, and then I need to change the title.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised at that. I was like...
I Googled it. That is the world's largest front porch reversible welcome sign. Hello summer. Home sweet home sign. I Googled it. I checked.
I'm just going to put all the qualifications in there.
Yeah.
Norma Jean Gomez says, I'm hoping you make one of these kits for the 4th of July. That'd be a fun one.
That's a good one. Hey, is this going to be black?
Yes, it's black too.
Lois wants to know, what did you do with the mega 12-foot sign? Are you going to attach it to your house?
It is. It's outside the house. The people that go down our alley keep slowing down. One lady took a picture the other day.
Did you see somebody
I was
take a
doing
picture?
some lip reading. Yeah, Tanner was there when she did it. I was doing lip reading. Tanner did too. She said, "Oh my God." Oh my God. Well, it was the same lady that keeps stopping saying, "Can you make me a sign?" and then never emails me.
Patty says, Kim, I'm the same way on the weather. And Erica, who we definitely talked to last time, I've seen her a lot, says, love that I get to work on these with you guys. I almost missed it. My hubby is watching it with me.
How far are you guys? Are you guys keeping up?
Yeah.
Toasting ya?
Right, yeah. Let me know what your progress is. I'm curious. It'll be good information for us for next time. I told Garrett I thought this was a bit ambitious. Oh, speaking of
I
that.
told her, don't underestimate the speed at which I paint.
Yeah, I was like, I think this might be a bit ambitious for our live to paint all of this at one time.
I'm a fast painter.
Because I actually did this when I did.
Actually, I'm from a family of painters. That's where my name's from. My name's all about the painting. I'm not going to tell you my last name, though.
Carrie Johnson says, yay, first time I'm in line with you guys. I love your laugh, Kim.
Thanks.
Yeah, I do too. I love your laugh, kid. And thanks, Carrie Johnson.
George says, what name of the figure brush is still available?
Yeah. So, I went to go get more of these from Amazon and they were sold out. So then I found the manufacturer and I ordered a bunch. I put them in our store.
Lois says, surprises when you get anything done. This was back when you caved all the stuff with the paint offers. Robert Davis said, y'all are so crazy. Erica said, I bought some of those little finger painty things too.
Right? They're awesome. Because look, now I don't even have to switch. I just switch fingers and I'm into another color. Bam! Whoops. I'm double dubbing.
Okay. I hope yours is neater than ours on this side of the table.
Mine's neat. Don't judge a book before it's read.
Well, maybe this is a good tip. Maybe someone needs to hear this tip. So Garrett's just going in, full finger right into the paint.
Yeah, full finger in it.
But what you need to do, or my suggestion is, Garrett.
We can't edit, can we? That shouldn't have been said.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
To dab it off. So once you dip it in the paint, dab it off. So it's like slightly, it's not dripping wet with paint. It's just a damp sponge. And then dab it on there.
I cover more quicker. My method's more efficient.
Yeah.
Alright, what else is black or yellow? Watch it now. Don't get hurt.
Candace says VA is for lovers. That love sign should be a VA love sign. The one with B.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it should. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Eric and Steph Ogle says hello from St. Louis.
Oh, hello from St. Louis. I've been to St. Louis. I was in the Arch.
Terry says use your transfer tape and put your pieces on it. Holds it in place while you paint.
Yes, Terry. As a matter of fact, I'm about to bust that out because these little tiny letters are going to need to go on tape for sure.
For sure.
And you know what? I didn't grab that before we went live, so you get to watch us find our blue painter's tape. As a matter of fact, I think it's downstairs on the table
Oh, son of a...
because that is where I was painting this kit while I was watching TV the other night.
Melanie asked, do you live with giants?
We do.
Gina says...
He's still trying to find the tape with these finger daubers on his fingers.
Gina asked why you like the daubers over the foam brushes.
Because I don't have to hold them. Less thinking.
Yes, I do use the foam, the makeup, these triangle makeup sponges. These things are great if you get the nice firm ones. And I do use those. It just depends on what I'm doing. For these little pieces, I think that I don't have to, I think they don't squeeze over the sides as much. So it doesn't get as much paint on the sides. So this just kind of keeps it just a little bit more firm than these are. And these kind of will, ooh, I just, this one's actually got paint on it. It'll I don't know, form to the piece and go around on the sides, and this does less of that. Not great, but it's not perfect, but it's definitely less of the finger ones, the makeup sponge ones. What's happening?
Nothing. Oh.
They asked if there's a small version of your gigantic spring sign.
Yes, there is. I made it double size so that I could easily shrink it.
Yeah, so we did just say, you know, ×2. Basically, he just stretched it out, and how did you do it? Did you just say 150% or something, or 200%?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's all I did. And then I cut it. I cut it real good.
Carolyn Wilson says, we live on a huge lake in North Idaho. It has islands, so Garrett, you can live on an island.
Oh, I totally want to live on an island.
Yeah,
That, and I always have dreams that I live in a big cylinder castle with no door. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, someone analyze his dream.
I can never get into my house, but I know I live there.
Oh, that's right. You told me that one before. I told him that's because he thinks he hasn't reached his full potential yet. There's more, and it's just out of reach, and he's getting there.
Yep. I didn't say it was a big castle. I just said it was a cylinder castle. It was just like a big, and I bet you there's a skate park in there, and that's why I need to get in there.
Go ahead, Kurt. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good. Karen K said that your live is fun. She'll have to set a phone alarm. YouTube notification did not give me enough time to go over the river and through the woods to get home.
Yeah. It's tough. It's a tough journey to go over the river and then through the woods. Depends on what your vehicle is, I guess.
Sonia says, I'm getting one of these. Do you do special orders? Can I request hummingbirds?
Look, I'm going to tell you the truth about special orders. I'm going to come clean right now. Yes, I will do them, but there's a good chance I'll forget.
Erica said you guys should make a 4th of July ornament kits.
Yeah, that sounds fun, 4th of July. I wanted to do a Cinco de Mayo also.
Karen K said, agreed with Sonia that you guys should do hummingbirds, something with hummingbirds. Lois said, on the next kit, give a heads up what colors we'll be using. We'll have to be ready.
Thank you, Lois. Thank you for mentioning that.
As a matter of fact, Lois.
I had mentioned that a few times myself, Lois.
What does that mean? Why are you saying that?
I kept saying, hey, what colors are we going to use?
Oh, because he did ask me. But while we're here and we're talking about Next Live, that's what this is behind us. So I don't know if you can see this popsicle summer door hanger. This will be next month's Make It Live, and we already have it on our website, so you can go purchase this now.
With the colors listed.
Yes, in the description of the item, when you click on it, you will see I did go ahead and list right up front that this is cherry blossom, tropical cocktail, licorice, and crinoline. So and this will be much faster and easier to paint next month. We will have all of these little tiny pieces. So if this gets to be too much this time, next month it's going to be so much easier.
Yes. I was reprimanded by my boss.
Lois said it's called a dauber for a reason. You rascally wabbit.
A dauber.
I keep calling it dauber because it's Dauber and I cannot stop. Carrie Johnson says, Garrett, I'm going to buy a Glowforge through your site in the next couple of weeks. Will you please do some tutorials?
Yes, totally. But here's the problem. I was going to do the tutorials, but people are like, enough with the Glowforge. I don't have one. You guys suck.
Well, we are trying to, let me grab this from you, sorry.
Watch it now.
We're trying to mix them up because there are a lot of people, there's a lot of folks purchasing Glowforges right now, and I just think that's just a great topic to do a video on. And then
you're looking to sell something and you already got something going and you want to up your game. I think a Glowforge will up your game. Take it to a whole another level.
But then there's so many people that follow us and watch us that are still using a Cricut, as do we. So I try and mix them up, try and do Cricut projects, Glowforge projects.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yes, and we're also trying to keep
it primitive.
Hold on.
Do primitive builds.
That's yellow. I need to make sure I keep my colors straight on my little pieces.
Erica says, say hi to her husband, Mike. He is surprised you guys answer comments back. This is his first live.
Hey, Mike!
Just called him out.
What else was I going to say about that? Yeah, so we're just trying to mix it up. We will, and we have done some who was it that was asking about the Glowforge tutorials?
Carrie Johnson. She's also one of our Patreons, if it's the same Carrie Johnson.
Oh, maybe I can put them on Patreon.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. That way the people that don't want to see the Glowforge stuff don't need to, don't want to, don't have to.
Yeah, well, what I was going to say is that sometimes in the videos that we're doing where we do make something with the Glowforge, he does try and pop over and show you a tip here and there. But that's what I was just telling him the other day. So funny, the day we were getting the 12-foot board for the 12-foot welcome to our home, or welcome sign, the welcome summer sign.
The world's largest front porch, reversible, home sweet home summer sign.
Let me get it right, yeah. When we were actually driving to the store to get those boards, I was telling him that maybe we should do the tutorial videos separately and just post those either, on our Patreon site or somewhere where we can just get, if you want to go find out how to do just this, he's got a tutorial on just this one thing. Yeah. We don't have a lot of those. Because our weekly video, because right now we're still only able to do one a week because I have a day job, and so it's hard to...
A daunting day job.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. But because we can only do one a week, he could be filming little snippets like that and set those up, and then we try and keep this, our weekly video, and entertaining. It's part entertainment, part crafting. So we always try and make it fun.
Put it through.
Danielle says, hi from Australia. I love watching you guys. Your crafts are awesome and you look like you have so much fun together. And then also added, better give Garrett something to do, maybe some painting. He looks a little lost.
Australia.
See, I'm glad I got you guys. I'm so glad that you know and feel my pain. You just, Garrett's fun, but you got to keep him busy. You just got to keep him busy.
Lois says on the next give a heads up what colors we'll be using. Oh wait, no,
Yep,
that was
totally.
way.
Hey, what am I doing here?
Robert Davis said I'm getting a large Chinese laser with warehouses in U.S. next week. 100 watt, 24 by 36.
Yo, enjoy that.
That's a big one. I love it.
Going big. I would say go big or go home. And he's definitely taking it to the big level. What are you going to cut with that thing? What are you cutting with 100 watts?
That's what I was going to ask. As soon as I figured out what was happening with this bee here, I was going to ask, what are you going to make with your big laser? What is your product?
Yeah. What are you going big for?
Susan Sloan Elkins says definitely do a Cinco de Mayo sign.
Mm-hmm.
Mandy Williams said, how about a Star Wars Day theme for the May the 4th?
Oh, that is a good
one.
Lois said all of those paints in your store for next month's live again.
Yeah,
yes.
We have
we will be. Yes, we have ordered. If you've been to our site and haven't been able to purchase the paints that you want, I wasn't sure how well the paints were going to sell. I just really didn't know how much inventory to get, so we started with a small order, and those are selling quickly. So we've got a larger order coming now, and as soon as that one comes in, we'll go ahead and place another order, and we'll make sure that all the colors you want are there when you go to get them. But for those of you that have purchased the paints, thank you so much. It's been great, and I'm excited to have them available. You know what else is exciting? When I run out of them here, I could just go downstairs and get them off the shelf. That is also exciting. It's been a nice treat.
Oh gosh. Uh-oh. What's happening? The page just went.
Hey, go over there and see what's going on. I think we've got some drama.
Uh-oh, drama.
Some technical difficulties happening.
Yeah, it just... Don't see.
If you guys are there, we're working on it. Courtney can't interact, so something's happening on her end. Can you tell if we're still live? What else did I want to share with you guys? I was going to share the Hello Summer, and then we have a couple of other new kits coming that I'm real excited about. I don't have them finished and ready to show you guys yet, but I'm working on them. I could probably show you a sneak peek of them. Oh, here he comes.
We're back. Well, we
Fixed it. Yep, that's what I do. Fix things.
What happened? It just came back on its own?
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I just kind of clicked around until I saw the picture come back.
Erica said her husband's totally excited. He says it's so cool that you said hi to him. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Good job, Mike.
Candace shouted y'all out and said, everyone be sure to smash the like button for Kim and Garrett. And you know we love Candace.
Yes,
Right.
Candace.
Thank you, Candace.
She's always such a treat to have on the lives. She's always like pumping up the crowd.
Yeah,
She's our hype man for us on the lives.
You guys are better promoters than we are.
Candace said, or no, not Candace, Carrie Johnson said, please do a Glowforge tutorial and put it on Patreon.
Yeah, I totally will. What do you want to see? You want to see me make another ham and cheese sandwich?
No one wants to see your ham and cheese sandwich.
You want to know the ham and cheese settings?
Somebody said the HSN just had the Glowforge 2 weeks ago on there.
Oh,
Really? I'm going to go check that out. That's interesting.
Maria said, I have to go watch the giant sign video to see if Garrett balanced the sign. Don't tell
No,
everyone
it was so heavy.
You'll have to,
could
no,
not-
just let her go watch it and
Alright.
see whether or not he was able to balance the sign.
Tune in and find out.
Yeah.
Eric and Steph Ogle said, I've had my Glowforge since February and seems like no one is interested in the DIY. The other stuff has been slow to sell so far. Still trying to find what is going to be hot items in our area.
Oh.
That's such a big part of it.
Yeah, it's definitely market based.
I'll tell you what we do. Pro tip. I just go copy things that we see in Hobby Lobby and Michael's.
Well, it's the DIY kits. It's interesting that you say that because what's funny is there are a lot, people buy from our store and it's fun to craft and that's what I do this because that's what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know I've purchased kits plenty of time and I love it when it comes as a kit. But when we go to the farmer's market here locally and I bring the unfinished kits, they don't want them. They're, and I even shared a couple of times last year, I said, oh, well, we offer additional kits if you want to make your own. And they're like, no, I just want to buy these finished. And so I was like, okay.
Crazy, I'm not painting that.
Yeah, they're not interested in making it themselves.
Robert said you can cut up to 1/2-inch wood with the 100-watt laser. That's the main reason he went big. And then he said because it costs less than $4,000.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to be making oh no, why am I asking you to ask Robert? Robert.
Court, now ask Robert.
Robert, are you going to be making signs or
Robert, can you hear me?
what do you actually, do you already have a craft that you're making and then you're just switching from maybe CNC to laser? Just curious.
Vinyl to laser.
Who I am.
Laser to laser. Lightsaber to laser. Okay,
how close are we getting here? We're actually getting through this quicker. This is a lot faster than when I was doing it by myself.
I'm a whiz at painting.
Carrie wants to know, would you ever show how you price your signs for the farmer's market?
Yep, we'll show you right now. Ready? I think it should be like...
I think they'll pay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that is not how it works. That is not how it works. So we figure out...
Oh, man. I lost the piece. But, I'll find it. It's okay. We're good. I'll find it.
All right. I'll let you find that there in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
We really... So, there is no perfect formula, and I've also searched for exactly that and had that same question. Really, it's what your market is willing to pay and how much time and materials that you put into it. So with the unfinished kits, we can sell those cheaper because I'm just making up the cost of materials and shipping or packaging and things like that. But when I do the finished signs, I do have to think about the labor involved and the cost of materials. And I will tell you that we have tried different pricing, options. We've tried, we
3 times material, 3 times the cost of material, time and material. But
here, put them on your little,
that's
put them on your tape.
I just got these last 2. Done. Done and done.
I'm trying to get him to use his tape because...
I'm trying to keep them together. Because this is a different sign.
I know, it's okay, but you don't want to get paint on the sides. And your fingers are a little bit yellow.
Oh, it's okay. They're going in a frame.
Lois said, I just ordered 6 more paints. Do you seal these with acrylic also?
Yes.
If they're outside, yes.
Yes, if they're going... These I don't. Sometimes, it just depends for the indoor stuff. But definitely for the door rounds and anything outside, we spray it with polyacrylic. We either use a spray polyacrylic or sometimes we'll paint it on with a brush. But really the spray is faster and easier, so we kind of stick to that method mostly. Now, I was going to come back to the signs.
Robert Davis asked, what do you do to do your day job, Kim?
I am in
Well,
HR.
if she tells you, she has to kill you.
Yeah, it's very
secretive.
it's a very secretive thing. I'm an employee experience manager. So, serves me well in this role here.
Hey, what'd I do with that thing?
Lori Day said, "Oh my gosh, I almost missed y'all. I love you guys, my favorites."
Yay! Thanks for joining us.
Dawn.
What did you lose? Let me help him find.
This thing. Oh, is it over here? Oh, there it is. Qriket. Remember, I gotta get this piece out.
Oh, right.
So the little honey pot.
You might have to get over there and get close so that they can see.
You see it, right?
Yeah, you can see.
Can you see?
This
Okay.
piece,
On the honey pot there is a honey drip that is actually still attached to the frame. You've got to kind of wiggle that piece out because you want that honey drip in the actual finished, on the frame and finished product. What am I trying to say? Finished what?
Honey drip. You just want
Finished piece.
Yeah, it just finishes it. It makes it pop.
Dawn says, "Love your videos. Garrett is the man. He makes me laugh. If I'm down, just watch Garrett from Northern Michigan."
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
I always go to Garrett when I'm down too.
And I'm never down.
No, he's not. He's usually... You might hear him quiet every now and then, but he's never down and he's almost always full of energy.
Yeah. Never down and I don't sit.
Yeah, and he doesn't sit. Neither does our son.
Yep. Came by it honestly.
Dawn says, "Oh no, you know." Candace said, "I love you guys. Rock. It's so easy
Who's
to
this?
follow and love everything you guys do."
Oh yeah, what's happening?
That is... this goes around this honey right here, so I do
Okay.
need it.
Yeah,
I do need
I
it
did
painted.
right. All right. Is everything painted?
Oh, looks like it from my view. Oh, Susanna said, "Just checked HSN and they are sold out of the Glowforge."
Man, that
Wow,
thing sells
I'm-
like hotcakes.
Well, I'm a little surprised they went HSN route. I mean, I know.
It said, Carrie said HSN had Glowforge Plus for $39.95, sold out.
Oh yeah, it would.
Wow.
That's insane for what I know the Glowforge costs.
Yeah. You said pro?
It says plus.
Oh, plus.
$3,995.
Well, then what is the plus? $4,500, so it's $500 off.
Oh yeah, I
Maybe
guess so.
600. Or no, yeah, 500 only $5. Okay, so they just used a coupon code, right?
Yeah, it's like using a coupon code on it. Yeah, I would say that.
Lori
Were they
says,
just
oh, go ahead.
Was HSN just using their own coupon code?
Oh my gosh, totally. Lori says, "I used to be the buy it done, now I buy." Oh, I used to be the buy it done, now I buy your kids. Husband may have to come out of retirement.
Or just start selling the kits?
Yes,
Robert-
I was gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
that's me. No, go ahead.
I was going to ask about, one of the things that we've been doing here lately as we decide on which projects we're using. Hold on, I
Swallowed a fly.
think it's my own saliva.
You swallowed a bee. Oh my.
What was I getting ready to say? Oh, as we're trying to figure out our projects to use, we're finding that a lot of the folks that are watching our channel are also looking to sell their crafts. And so when we did
We started thinking about that when we started designing.
Yes, what can folks purchase from us and then turn around and sell? That's why we try and sell them at a relatively low markup so that you can turn around and finish it and then mark it up and sell it. And that's what we were thinking when we did our farmers market booth and the panels behind us. And then what we'll be filming actually probably tomorrow tomorrow and Monday, I think, for the farmers market is we're going to be doing, it's a little sneak peek at next week's project video. It's the, like a sales counter. We're going to do a collapsible, foldable,
storable,
yes, like little,
fashionable, all labels.
So I wanted to get some feedback from you guys on how many of you are crafters that turn around and go to the farmers markets and sell your crafts. Because I wondered how much should continue to work towards those viewers.
The old craft and sell.
The old craft and sell. Okay, so we have all of our pieces together, and we're going to start assembling. Hopefully, you guys can see everything. Yep. Let me let you do your. Let me let you do your thing.
Step 1 was gather. 2 was
remove the tape.
Oh yeah,
sand.
it was cuts. 3 was paint. Step 4, and now we're gonna assemble using a lot of recycled hand motions today.
Assemble. If you could just.
Now we assemble.
Now it's hard. I should probably have.
We're using this.
What we don't know how to do yet is to go live and switch camera angles, because I think that you can do that in the lives, and you can start seeing, maybe show some overhead as we start to assemble. But hopefully you guys can see the finished kit that we have here, and show you how to assemble these. If you have questions, ping us in the chat and I'll hold it up so you can see it closely. All right.
We gotta back up.
Robert said, I'm just starting out, wanted something that could do just about anything. I'll probably do more engraving than y'all. I worked as an engraver for 12 years.
Oh, fun.
Cool.
Yes, that is cool.
Yeah.
Karen K said, I love your kits as they can be painted to fit the decor colors. They make sense. I make for myself and make to gift, but I never buy sewing kits.
Oh, thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it.
I'm not very good at sewing anyway. We tried it one time. Actually, I take that back. I did a pretty good job at sewing. I'm like so natural at it.
I think she was saying selling, but...
What are you doing?
I am going to show you a trick I learned when I was, and I'm about to tell you about it. So,
a trick, huh?
yes.
Oh, hey, I painted the center of that hoe.
Lois wants to know, where does the honey dot go?
Honey dot.
I think maybe the jar, the black jar honey
This
one.
thing?
The one that you guys had everybody pop out.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, there's in this.
Here, hold it up so that you can see.
It's this little honey piece there. What did I do with the other piece now? Did I throw it?
Right here. This. Is this what you're looking for?
No, I was going to find that.
The frame?
The frame.
It's right over there to the right.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
All right, and hold
Good
it there
eyes,
for
good
like 5 seconds. Hold it
5
still for a
seconds.
moment so they can see.
Should I shake it while I hold
No.
it? Draw their attention to it?
All right, yes.
Should I look through one of the holes?
Now, what are you showing them? Have you forgotten?
Oh, yeah, I did. The honey drip on this pot was right here in this frame. And you just wiggle and jiggle it right out. Little force, little easy force, makes sense.
A little wiggling and jiggling.
So wiggle it and jiggle it. Shake your rump.
All right, so before we start...
It was a good job, right?
Yeah, before we start with our tags, Kim has to do a little cleanup because Garrett was a bit hasty.
Hasty. Speedy.
You were,
Expeditious.
Yes, you were definitely speedy. Now, I went ahead... Oh, I almost cracked it.
Oh, you're going to show us the trick.
Yes, I assembled... Hold on, I'm going to show you. Let me flip this
Hold on
over.
now. Wait, what's happening?
Which one does this go on?
The
It goes
tag.
on a tag. Okay.
Look.
How did I do
Watch
this?
out now.
Yeah, hold on. I did this the other night. What did I do? I think I flipped it. I think I flipped it first.
Wait, there was no drum roll. Hold on. Wait, but now you gotta flip it back.
Yes.
Oh, onto the tag.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I
That
did
looks
it
way
backwards.
more efficient. Keep going.
Hold
I'm
on.
enjoying it. Yeah, put it back together. Let's do it again.
All right. So our mason jar honey that says honey with a bee on it. I'm going to assemble it on a backer so that I can flip it over, put the glue on it, and then put it on a tag. Now, I don't know if that's the best way to do it.
Okay.
But that's the way I did it the other night. So I'm going to...
Face down.
Face down, yes. I'm going to put it all together.
Gotcha.
I'll put it back. Yeah, let me...
Hey, I'm going to start gluing this jam down because This one looks like it's going to take a minute. What do you think?
I think,
Or do you want me to do something
yeah,
else?
something else.
Yeah.
I think you should let me do that. All
Okay.
those tiny pieces.
Because you're afraid that my steady hand will just make it look like it was machine done and not DIY.
Something like that. Okay, so I put this down, face down, all assembled, and now I'm going to add the glue on the back so everything kind of stays in there, and then I can add it to the tag. Now, we're going to use, nope,
No.
because I want it to get, I want it to stay so that you can move it. So let me show you. Well, where did my Gorilla Glue go?
Right there, that one.
No, the one that the contact cement that's
This
going
one?
to gel up and.
This one.
Yes, but I have a new one. Oh, it's right here. You put the tape on top of it. Let's see.
Oh, I put the tape on top of
Oh,
it. Pointing fingers already.
All right, so this is the Gorilla Contact Adhesive. I like to use this one.
I hate to use that one.
It's not Garrett's favorite.
Because it's slow. You want to put these pieces in?
No, I didn't put them in before.
Do you think it's missing something?
Let me. Do you?
Yeah.
Let's
I'll
take a look.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
That's not it.
Not
It's
that
the
one.
top.
Oh, the
tag.
top tag. There it is.
Top tag! You think it's missing something? You feel like it? No, I think it's fine. I think it looks good.
You can put them in here.
Nah, I'm good. No. Mm-mm. Okay, continue.
I'm gonna mix it up this time.
Stir it up.
Mrs. Cuff said that's because on a monthly, it's on a monthly payment plan for 6 months free shipping. I think that's the Glowforge she's talking about. That was on 8%
Yes,
and why
yes.
it sold out so fast.
Oh, because I got a payment plan going.
Yeah.
Well, I think you can get a payment plan per firm or something anyway.
But off of the Glow, I don't think you can on Glowforge's website.
Oh, does it?
Danette said Glowforge Plus is also $39.95 from the Glowforge site, so no savings other than the flex pay that HSN might offer.
Oh, yeah, they just got in on the financing.
And
What's happening now?
Okay, I'm gonna fix up your tags here. Or a
What's
little.
the fix?
Well,
I'm looking.
they will be great if you want to distress
I'm
them.
looking
You know.
rustic.
Yes, they are looking very rustic, but there's a lot of paint strokes in them. What we could do is maybe distress them a little bit, and then you wouldn't have to. We don't have to paint them again. See that?
I think that's a better plan.
Okay.
Great. I'm not waiting for no more paint drying.
Yeah.
I ain't doing no more paint. Yeah, I'll do that. I got it.
There you go. That looks good.
All right, just in time.
All right. Well, there's
Oh,
enough.
I'll do the edge then.
Yeah, do the sides. You can do this one too.
Somebody got crazy with the paint on the edges.
Erica said I need 8 hands for all this painting.
I
Right.
know, Erica. I know. Bear with me. This is a big one.
This is what happens when you let me design unsupervised.
We were ambitious with this one.
You guys also, I think we had said it just it's not going to end anytime specifically, but I think
No.
we said it was going to end around 6:30, and you guys are at 6:17.
All right. Thanks for the time check. We'll
Yeah.
keep it moving.
Thanks, Court.
And somebody also said, look into Sugarloaf craft festivals. You can do shows now.
Hey, I thought I heard of that before. Oh, the Sugarloaf.
Robert Davis said, my wife is a crafter, and I did most of these scroll sawing. The laser will do away with the scroll saw. I love the layered
Yes.
mandalas.
Laser will
Yes,
do
me
away
too,
with the
Robert.
scroll saw. Actually, we got a comment this week that they don't like doing it with the laser. They want us to do it with a scroll saw. And I was like, that's a great idea, but I have a feeling I would be horrible at it. Am I just putting that on there? Am I waiting? What am I doing?
Well, yeah, I was giving it 2 minutes, so
No,
it's kind of
alright.
together.
Oh no.
And now,
Should I
what
do this
happened?
Before, don't flip it yet. Karen K wants to know if she can get a camera shot on the distressed tag.
Oh.
So close up on the tag.
Close up on the tag. Tag. Ready for your close up?
Can't really see. You might be able to go around.
Back
Yeah,
down there.
so,
Okay, I'll come around.
Let me double check his tag before he shows it to you, and you're like, well, I don't like the way it looks.
Carrie Johnson said, you were so patient with Garrett. LOL.
Thanks. She reads a lot of ADHD books.
She did, yeah.
Yes, runs in the family for sure. All right, take it around so we can see. They can see.
You ready?
Oh, yeah, it's too close, isn't it?
But it was funny here. Can you see it? Coming in.
Oh yeah, there you go. All of it.
Pick up the glue one over here.
Lori and Karen, Lori Day and Karen K are chit-chatting and chat.
Awesome.
I-
love when people interact.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Garrett's
it's really
favorite.
bad echo.
Uh-oh.
Melanie said echo, Debbie says echo, Robert Davis says echo bad.
Was that because I got close?
Oh, maybe.
We'll give it just a second to see if it goes away.
Oh, and Karen said thank you, I like this dress. Awesome.
No. I was making sure that was on. Let's be quiet for a minute.
Amy Williams says that's so funny. Sugarloaf is the name of a mountain here in Wales, nearby Abergavenny. No.
Awesome.
Sugarloaf.
He's still saying, Luke, I am your father, LOL. So I guess it's still echoing.
Yeah, hold on. What if I turn the mic off and on?
Robert's is better.
Working on it.
Streaks and
Are you watching it on your phone?
I was, but it's been off so
I'll just stop saying everything twice. Or do you want me to
said
do it?
hers doesn't have an echo.
Oh, well, it sounds like it's, I don't know.
Yeah. Robert said it's still there. Danielle says something has happened to the sound. Now there's an echo. Let's Garrett showed the tag. Candace says mine doesn't have an echo. And Debbie says better now. Robert said that fixed it. So I guess.
So I think I got too close to the mic and I turned it off and back on. Reset the mic. I'm a tech professional. I know how things work. Reboot it.
Reboot.
Reboot.
Yeah, I think you just got too close to the mic. Everybody's saying it happened when you walked up. And Melanie said, nope, now it sounds perfect. Voice of an angel.
Voice of an angel. Kim says the same thing. She's like, please sing that again.
Yeah, I always say that. All right, we put this tag together here. Again, I glued it.
We.
Yeah.
That was
Well, he was figuring out the echo. I kept working. I glued it with the contact cement, let it dry for about 2 minutes. That way I could flip the whole thing over at one time. That's how I did that. All right, and I'm doing that with the, where is it? I can't see, over here. So I'm going to use that same technique for this one. I'm going to assemble it all face down, glue the back of it, and then I'm going to turn it over because the contact cement kind of holds it a little bit. It gels up. It gets thick. I can flip the whole thing over at one time. That's the plan anyway.
That's the plan.
Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Do, 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 do. My daughter, or my... Oh, hey, it's stuck. Did you glue it in?
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to use it like a shaker. I was going to shake it.
Oh, that's something I do want to explain with the mason jar here. We'll do the mason jar next. I need you to tell me where these little pieces are.
I want you to want me.
Right here.
Oh, I found those on my floor. Yeah.
Good job. Thank you.
I'm going to glue these down. Or should I do this one? The house. House. I'm doing the house.
Okay.
Is this the gel stuff? Woo!
Look at the front of it. What does it say?
Super glue gel.
Super glue gel. Alright, so here, you can put this, I need to put this on this.
Magellan like Magellan.
Here's our flower back. We're going to add the black frame onto it, and that's where the honeycomb and bee goes on this backer. So I'm going to assemble that first. Oh no.
What happened?
I dripped paint, glue on a piece over here.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm listening to the live stream on my phone to see if I can still hear an echo. Because a couple of people are saying it's echoing and a couple people are saying it's better. Kaza says, hi guys, I know I'm so late, but everything's looking fantastic.
Better late than never.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
Robert said echoes back some after techno.
Alright.
Lori said, I wonder if I rebooted myself if I wouldn't have to repeat myself to the fam so often.
Yes, you just have to reboot. They listen if you reboot.
Let's see.
Candace said, I must have a hearing problem. I don't have an echo at all. Kim asked if there's a Mac on. Yeah, everybody's just being really quiet.
Yeah, sorry, we were both focused on assembling.
With that, I was trying to get rid of the echo.
I wanted to see if you guys wanted to share that you guys have a new project that is good that you guys are working on. I don't know if you guys are allowed to talk about what it is exactly.
Oh.
About your thing,
A big movie deal?
your big deal coming up in
Yeah,
May.
my big movie deal.
Since you guys were talking about doing more content than just the Glowforge. Just to hype it up, get everybody excited. Because it's really exciting!
Get everybody hype?
Yes.
Well, I don't want to cause pandemonium.
Alright, can I share what we're going to be doing in May?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think so. It'd be just background stuff. I think you're allowed to talk about it.
Yeah. So we have a new brand deal coming up with Cricut, and they are sending us their what is it? The Cricut what are the pieces that they're sending us?
The Joy for sure, and maybe a mug press. The Joy's that little tiny one.
Yep.
That came out, and then like the mug press that we were talking about in the last live stream.
Yeah, the mug press is something new for them, so I'm excited about it. We're gonna do a Cricut video in May, using some of the new tools and cool things that they send us. So I'm excited to see.
Wait, what is it? A mug press?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it's for heat transfer vinyl.
Sort of like just coffee mugs?
Yeah, they're like I think it's like for like a 12-ounce mug or something like that. There's like two sizes. I can't remember. We were talking about it last live stream. Somebody said they were excited to be getting it and trying.
Yeah, we did talk about it.
I remember now.
So I just broke up that board, the frame for this, so what Garrett will update this file. I didn't find this out until earlier this week, so you guys have the same one.
Everybody's doing it with us right now. Too bad.
You're all doing it the same way we are. So I just popped this Be Happy organic honey that's going to go on the round up here that I think fell over a little bit. Yeah. That's going to go on this round. We're going to use this as the frame, and so we're going to set this right over the round here. There's no good way to do it. You're just going to have to eyeball it. I'm sorry, we did.
Would this one be easier to put all the stuff in like this? Wait down. Put it all in face down, then glue it, and then put that thing on? You think it would work?
Yes, I think it will work that way too. Then you could maybe, you know what doesn't work well that way is that you can't see, so you're going to want your shiplap lines to be horizontal, and you're going to have to look at it this way.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
What if you put a piece of tape on the back so you know where it was horizontal?
I also misread Lois asked, so you have 6 kids, how long have you been married?
How long have we been married? 7 years?
We have been married since, yes, this year will be 7 years, since 2014.
7 years. So that's basically like a kid a year. It was
No.
crazy.
We have a blended family, but we have a very blended family. You have no idea how blended our family is. Kids and nieces and lots of kids, all from the ages of, what are you this year? 27 to
Wait, what did you just say?
13.
28 this year.
28.
Where does the time go?
Wow. Shoo. I was thinking 26.
I think that's Tanner, right?
Yeah. Well, no, he's 25, right?
He'll be 26 in September.
Damn.
He's
Okay.
2 years younger than
Sorry,
me.
Kim. Continue.
Well,
I
I'm
was knocked
gonna
off my feet. Ugh.
reality. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Be Happy Organic Honey, and I'm gonna dip. What I was doing the other night that seemed to work well is I just dipped the letters in the glue, and then I put it right in there.
Put it in there.
That's how I did it.
Dip it, and drop it.
I just made a little puddle of glue, dip them in the glue, and then put them right in the frame.
Then you dipped it and dropped it.
Mrs. Cobb said, what is your opinion on the Silhouette Cameo 4 Pro compared to the Cricut Maker?
Is that that big? Is that the big
Yeah.
24 inch?
Yeah, I think so.
I want a big 24 inch thing. Cutter.
We do not have a Silhouette, but we're very interested in getting one. If you're talking about that new 24-inch one,
With the infinite roll thing?
yes, I'm all about that.
That would be.
But we haven't seen it. I haven't checked probably in the last month. But when last I looked, it wasn't available anywhere
Wow.
yet. So
I've been watching on eBay.
on eBay.
Yeah.
Carrie Johnson wants to know what markers are you using?
Coming over. Watching now. What markers?
Well, these markers were, yes, a recommendation. Well, I actually have 2 sets of markers here, a thin set and a thick set. Oh, darn it.
Darn.
Hold on. I put the wrong Y.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, now I'm
Why
in
did
a
you do
mess.
that?
Well, I just realized.
Why?
Why?
Well, here. Just use the tape.
No, I don't think you're gonna. It's kind of jammed in there. You see that?
Son of a... Well, let's just leave it at Be Happy. Organic honey.
Be happy.
Be happy.
All right. Sorry.
Don't
So-
worry.
These were a recommendation from
Be
Courtney.
happy.
These are the Posca markers. If you don't have them, you absolutely need them. I can't tell you how great they are to use for tiny little pieces. They are fantastic. And then on one of the other boards, somewhere along the way, someone suggested these ZEYAR, ZEYAR paint markers, and these are little skinny ones, but they work great too. But if you're gonna start with a set, start with those Poscas. They're a little bit expensive, but they're worth it.
Really ram jam that thing in there.
Yes, I did.
Carrie Johnson, so a few people were talking about the mug press. Grandma's Gone Crafty said, I love my mug press. Debbie Cantwell said, I love my mug press. Carrie Johnson said, I use the Joy and have the mug press. We'll do great stuff with it. You can do skinny tumblers and other size cups in the press as well.
Oh, cool. I'll do a skinny tumbler.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and read these because we're gonna be, once we get that, I'm gonna be looking for projects to do, not just a basic mug. I hope to put some sort of a spin on it.
You know what I hate? I hate when super glue dries on your fingers.
Candace said, how exciting when you become superstars, don't forget about us. Talking about
Yeah.
Everybody's coming
We'll
with
try. We'll try.
us.
Yeah, we're so excited. It is definitely it's. Oh, that was the right Y. I wonder why it was so hard to get in there.
Was it backwards?
We're definitely excited to do some different things. I was super excited about our deal with Country Chic Paints. I'm super excited about the deal with Cricut. And
Icon art, don't forget how exciting Icon
oh
art was.
yeah, the Icon art. I love those guys. I can't tell you how great they were at Icon art. If you haven't done the stencil, you have got to go try. Oh, let me see what you did. Oh, I glued mine in. Mine doesn't move on the.
Mine moves.
Show them so what you got. So there's 2 layers, so that
with.
you can move the little.
That's the shaker.
Well,
Okay, alright.
doesn't really shake that much. Yeah, Icon art. You really got to try that reusable stencil. They were fantastic to work with. I love those guys over there.
Jay Macaulay or Macaulay, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that name. Maybe you could make a birdhouse.
Oh, we made birdhouses.
Yes, Jay, we did a
Make
birdhouse.
new ones because our tenants left the place in shambles last time. Bird brains.
Amy says, I'm a Cameo user. I love it. I have the 3. Carrie Johnson says, I have heard the new Silhouette Pro has a lot of kinks to work out.
Oh, interesting.
And somebody else laid her down.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I just elbowed Garrett right in the head, poor guy.
I head you right into the elbow.
Oh, I just watched it in the playback. I just saw it.
Now we get some good slow-mo shots.
Candace said pasta is the best.
Hey, do we have a big black marker that I
Grandma's
can
not crafty.
marker the sides with?
Says mugs as a first project with her mug. She made memorial mugs as her first project with the mug press. Mrs. Cove said, Kim, don't forget the preview of the project coming up.
Oh,
Thank you, will do.
Candace said, I've heard the Silhouette Business Edition software is more practical than the Design Space.
Yes, thanks for bringing that up, Candace, because that's what I was going to mention earlier, and you know what, I got distracted chitty-chatting, and I wanted to say, when we were talking about Adobe and Inkscape is free, Adobe is pay to use, and so is the Cameo, the Silhouette Cameo software. Is that what it was called? I just heard so many great things. I've not used it yet, but I want to because so many people, I've just seen lots of great comments about it, and I'm really interested in trying that one out.
Grandma's Gone Crafty said converted an Epson printer to sublimation.
That's what we did. We converted an Epson printer to sublimation. It was labor intensive. I just put the cartridges in and filled it up with this stuff.
So it wasn't that labor intensive?
Yeah, no, it was pretty easy. And I'd like to do some sublimation again. I'd like to get back into the game. Get back into the sub game. That's what we call it in the industry.
Yeah.
Yes, we haven't done any sublimation for a while.
Sub game.
But it's cool. We could do some fun things with it.
This says Erica runs to grab paint markers so we don't have to paint tiny letters. Nicole Swanberg, Icon Art Stencil Maker is $1.99 and I can't wait for my order to get here.
Oh, awesome.
Robert Davis asked, have you tried making any layered mandalas on the laser?
No, we haven't. But I would love to see yours, Robert.
Like layers to make a lamp.
Oh yeah.
You should check out my BMX lamp video. It did really poorly in the statistics.
Yeah. Not a lot of you have seen it, but it was a
passion project.
It was definitely a passion project, yes.
Canvas asked, are you collabing with AT anymore? Or
We want to with Untitled.
Oh, Anite, I forgot about that.
We're lucky if we squeeze a video out a week ourselves. So I didn't want to commit to doing stuff with our channel until we really get our filming down where we're not finishing up Wednesday night. Oh, wow, this whole paint pen just fell apart.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, my Posca marker, what are you doing over there?
Nothing. I mean, it's fine. What was I saying?
What's happening over there?
I might have pressed it too hard or something. Are you supposed to press them?
Oh.
Alright, no, yes.
Everybody's saying do the sublimation printing on the mugs, that the Cricut, the mug press is really good with sublimation.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I'll do some cool mug designs. I'll be mean mugging.
Nicole asked again, what are the small markers you're using?
They are
Zayar.
Zayar. Z-E-Y-A-R.
They're on Amazon.
Yeah, they are on Amazon.
If you dare wear short shorts, they are will
And then Karen said, thanks Courtney for these paint marker suggestion, just ordered. Heck yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And that's all, we've caught up to
You're
the
welcome.
chat.
Oh, we caught up to the chat.
Looks like
Let's
you're gonna see Dr.
ask more questions. So what projects do you like to see? What projects do you want to see? Do you like to see giant signs that you can't use at your house?
Yeah, I was joking. You guys gotta tell me about that. What your thoughts are on that giant sign, because
Kim
that
did not
was,
want to do it.
I did not.
That was all Garrett's creativity.
He was like, no, this will be fun. This is one of those things that can go viral. And I was like,
Viral!
yeah. He was very adamant that that he wanted it to go viral.
Well, maybe not viral, but like, I don't know, more viewable?
Mandy said,
Reach
really
more
enjoyed
people?
watching your live, but gotta sleep. It's nearly midnight where she is. Take care. Goodbye.
Oh,
Bye.
good night. Have a great night. Sleep tight.
Alright.
Hey, is that the one that's in Australia? Australia.
Probably have to go back and find that.
Amy says, if others have not ordered the 3-tier tray, you need it. It's amazing.
Oh, thanks. Designed it myself. Unique
Nice.
designs. Is there anything else that needs to get glued down?
Yes, this tag right here needs to get done.
Here,
You
let me
want to
take
go.
over. You're falling behind.
This is
So
slow. Be happy. The organic honey with these little tiny letters is a slow one, so you guys are probably feeling it too.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine.
Mrs. Cub said, make a giant sign for Halloween and the 4th of July now.
Oh yeah, Halloween definite. I love making Halloween.
Oh
things.
yeah, that's a great one. We definitely need to make a giant sign for Halloween.
Do you need to make like a giant archway for Halloween? This is boo y'all.
Boo y'all.
Actually, hey, is Halloween gonna be back to normal this year?
Good question. All the vaccines, maybe.
Game on!
Grandma's Not Crappy said it would take out my entire neighborhood with the wind we get here. I think she's talking about the giant
You just
sign.
have to anchor that giant sign down.
Alright, can you give me
Hey,
a little dab with
record
that
on
black
eBay.
marker right there?
Always coming in behind you and fixing your stuff.
This is for my Y on the honey.
Rosa said that it's nearly midnight in the UK where they are, but they're going to stay till the end of the live stream.
Alright, we're almost done.
Yes, we are getting close. We are getting there, guys.
Here, I'll do this piece.
Robert said, wife just bought a Cricut maker and a press, wanting to do some t-shirts.
Oh yes.
That is the best thing for the Cricut t-shirts.
I think I shared that last time. If you weren't with us last time, that was the #1 reason why I bought a Cricut, is I really wanted to make my own t-shirts. And I have. I've made a bunch of t-shirts and I love them.
And you know where this tab piece went?
I have been quietly looking for that and I haven't come across it yet.
Here's one. Let's use that one.
Oh, where was that?
Okay, up in the tray.
Then that must be
Up in
it.
the tray! Oh, I thought you picked it up.
I was like, what are you taking out of my hand?
Give it to me!
Okay, what else? I need the shiplap. Oh, that's this. I have it upside down. Alright, last thing for us to assemble is the V life cycle piece here. I'm going to assemble this one next.
I'm doing the tag.
Do you remember the Pazzles machine?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the
I
puzzles.
wonder if anybody else remembers that, because you were big on the puzzles when Cricut was blowing up.
Yes, you got. Yeah, that's a good story. So I don't know if any of you have heard of the Pazzles. It's like a Cricut, and when Cricut first came out, it used cartridges. You had to purchase the cartridge for your different designs, and so at that same time, there was another machine out called the Pazzles, and actually I purchased that one on HSN using the Easy Pay payment. So it's funny you were talking
Full
about that
circle.
earlier. Yes, and what was great about the Pazzles, which is like the Cricut now, is that you could find any SVG and image file, import it in, and cut it. And I was like, why would I buy all those cartridges when I could just import any image? So it was when the Cricut moved over to that format where you could import any SVG, then I was sold on the Cricut, and that's when I purchased the Cricut. But up until then, I used my Pazzles. So yeah, that's a real throwback right there. I was looking for the frame for the life cycle one here, and to use it as a template.
Oh, is it over here up front? To see,
this
past
one?
the Pascas. Oh, you meant that kind of frame.
Yes, this is what I wanted. So I'm going to use this as the frame to put this thing together so we can keep the spacing good. Good, right, correct, whatever I'm trying to say.
And I'm winging it.
What's happening over there?
I'm creating this tag here that says natural honey, 100%.
This is
For real.
says glow in the dark paint, possibly for giant signs.
Yes, I'm all about the glow in the dark paint.
You guys know he is.
Glow in the dark paint, everything.
At Christmas time, if you didn't see our
It's like Frank's Red Hot.
Christmas, our vertical Merry Christmas with the Christmas lights wrapped around it, we use that, what is it? What is that stuff called?
The little pigments.
Yes, we use pigments in the, why all of a sudden am I
Resin.
drawing? Resin, thank you. I could not come up with the word resin. We did the resin lights, and he really wanted those things to glow in the dark. I mean, he really wanted them to glow in the dark.
But maybe this year.
Yeah, we didn't make it happen then. Maybe this year.
Nobody said anything in the chat.
Everybody's like, we gotta get out of
Yeah,
here.
everybody's getting as tired as we are.
Yeah.
I am
We've
getting
been
tired.
going for an hour and 45 minutes now.
They might be gluing also.
Oh,
Yeah. You guys are where
Everybody's
we are. You're
gluing.
gluing.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna tell you to promote something else.
When's our next t-shirt campaign? You know, I love the t-shirts.
Summertime, I guess. We're still working on getting all the Patreon people who haven't received their shirts yet.
Right?
Shirts. We had a little malfunction, but we're back on it.
Are we? I was wondering what was up with that. Court's been helping us get the t-shirts out for our top tier patrons. They all got a t-shirt from our spring campaign. And I like that t-shirt.
Carrie Johnson says it's wine time.
Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be wine time for me when I'm done here too. It's a good idea.
Oh.
Grandma's Gone Crappy says it's only 5 p.m. where she is.
Hey.
It is almost 7 o'clock here.
Yep. Almost 7 o'clock here.
Robert wanted to know how far ahead do you have to plan for your projects?
Robert, that's an embarrassing question for us to answer.
Robert, do you want a lie or a truth?
I'll give you 2 truths and a lie.
I'll give you 2 truths and a lie.
Mhm.
3 weeks. 2 weeks. Monday before the Friday the video goes out.
Yes, Robert, we are challenged with getting these things out faster in advance, but we're working on it.
Like, Like, we sent this bee kit out, and we didn't do it ourselves yet. We did it yesterday, just to check, make sure it worked.
I did it earlier than yesterday.
Oh, did we? What was yesterday? I thought we did them yesterday.
Yesterday was Friday. I did it Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. My Thursday is gone. I edit all day Thursday. From like 9 to whenever the video is
Oh no, that was not a good idea.
Oh, that looks poopy. Like real poopy.
Don't do what I just did.
What'd you do? What is wrong with
Maybe it'll dry.
Facing perfect. But then now there's glue all over the white
We'll
backer,
just
so don't do it the way I did it.
everywhere, and then that way it looks like it's bee spit.
Or glossy. But bee spit works too.
Bee spit. I'm going with bee spit. Alright, all my little welcome pieces are done. I'm going to show them to you out of order. Maybe they're not the neatest. But these are. These were neat. Those good. Just put them on a string, and then you can wear them like a necklace. That way everybody would know they were welcome around you. Because you had a big beehive necklace that says welcome.
You live by a lot of bees around.
Can I get them all?
Alright, Kim's a little quiet because she's fixing a mistake over here.
Welcome.
Erica says, still painting and taking all the paint off of her kit. It's only 4 o'clock in Vegas.
Ooh, Vegas.
Melanie said rum and punch.
Rum and punch. There you go. My welcome necklace. Without a string, it's a stringless.
What is he doing over there? Garrett has. This has been too long for Garrett.
Lisa wants to know the symbol banner.
Oh. Just string through.
Let's show Lisa because we're getting ready to.
These are all of my beehives that I've conquered. I wear them as a necklace.
Alright, I'm using this jute string here. This is what we've put in ours, but I think you could use some black ones. And I think the trick here, when you go to assemble this, that I had to learn. Why are you showing the back? Yes, well let me show you with the back. That's a good point.
Yeah, you show the back. I did it all wrong.
You wanna, well, I typically tape, let's see, one end of this, you'll see. I put a little piece of blue tape. Can you see that?
Yeah,
I don't know if I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrap the end in blue tape so that it doesn't fray. And then when you thread it through the top and then come up the other side, thread it through the top of the other one. That way you're leaving most of the twine in the back. I prefer it in the back so that you could see
Twine in the back, party in the front.
see it more in the, more of the little beehive there. Okay.
What was that?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, it was Isabel asking if Sarah was allowed in the studio.
Do you want to swap out this stuff? Are we done? So I'm not really going to put this on the string right now, right? But everything else is done. I mean, look how good that looks.
Yes, because we are almost at 7.
Oh, I forgot the top piece. Shoot, you almost let me go without my honey drip.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier.
Honey drip.
Wait, you also didn't put this honey drip on.
Oh,
Kim, why do you hate honey drips?
I was coming back for that honey drip.
Uh-huh.
Here you go. No, you don't need this
I
one.
don't need that. I got my own honey drip. My own dripping. Alright, there you go. There's my 3D jar. Looks real. Looks like I'm gonna pull this out. I'll be dripping with honey. Oh, I want to know what ones are gonna go on the front of the honey, or the beehives.
This one's still a little. I don't think I can set them up because well, some of them are probably dried enough. This one's
These
still
are
a
dry.
little,
That's dry.
a little wet.
Stand
Put
here.
it where the honey one is. Yeah. This guy.
You guys see that?
You can show them this.
There you go. Paints. Whoa, the top wasn't on. Could have been a catastrophe.
Oh, that's mine.
Could have been a hive collapse.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, now you can see it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I think this one's dry.
Yep, that one's dry.
That one's dry.
Erica says, hubby said you're all invited to BBG in Vegas.
Oh, I am down for Vegas.
Would love to go. Can't wait till this whole COVID thing is over so that we can go somewhere again. Vegas is top of the list, I'll tell you that.
I'm
Hopefully
halfway
this doesn't
there.
slide. This one's a little bit wet.
Living on a prayer. All right. What do you think? We got all of our beehive accents looking good. Tell me what you think.
Terry says, really cute projects.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terry.
Thanks, Terry.
Summers.
Everybody that did it with us, I expect to see your pictures on the Facebook group. Or
I would love that.
At
That
least
would
in my
be,
inbox.
That would
We'll
be
share
great.
every single color.
yeah, I will share all of them. Much love, big props. I know you guys are gonna kill it. Like the last one that I saw for the Easter or the spring one. It was like embarrassingly on another level. It was like embarrassing for us because it was like crazy. Oh, you put it down there. That looks
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Can you see it all? I think you can.
I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
And
see
I'm going to take this down
Oh.
and just remind you again that this is the plan for next month's kit.
2 layers.
Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it. Grandma's Gonna Crappy said, unbelievably cute. Lisa said,
Unbelievable.
yeah. Karen says, great job, love it. Thank you, and hints for making mine. Peg X says, turned out great, great job.
Thank you,
Said,
guys.
fun. Lois says she loves it. Robert said, nice chatting with you.
Yes, great chatting with you, Robert. Good luck
Yes.
with your new laser.
Yes. All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you guys next month. If you're watching our videos every Friday, feel free to comment. We love to chat back with you in the comments on the videos. And
And if we can convince Kim to leave her job, we'll do more a week.
yeah. And join us over on Patreon because there is a chat feature there and you can chat amongst yourselves. You can chat with us. Feel free to comment on any of the videos. We always read the comments and chat back.
And I put random stuff up there.
Yeah, he's always
I
putting our
get-
outtakes and
I get to run Instagram stories, TikTok, and Patreon. Those are the 3 things I'm allowed to touch.
he puts up random things throughout the week, especially on the Instagram stories and TikTok. What's going on in our world?
Yeah, you should tell me to follow our Instagram and all that. Tell them your handles.
Now, Court says, follow our Instagram. We're at KAG Make It, like everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, is one of them Kim and Garrett make
I
it?
think it's all
No, I
Kim.
think I got
KAG
them
Make
all.
It,
KAG Make It, everywhere. So, with that, I am really going to get something to eat. So we're about out of time. I'm going to get some dinner. And I will see you next week where we'll do it, build, and make it again.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks,
We had a great
guys.
time.
I love seeing that everybody was from like all over the world. That was amazing to me.